We're going to EMDR him. Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to WrestlingGab. That's Dalethea. I am Travis. It's Friday. That means it's time for Friday Night Smackdown.
It's WrestlingGab. Is everybody excited for some Smackdown tonight?
I'm sure they're super ecstatic about that.
It's Friday. Who's out there in the world?
A lot of people are in the world.
We got Ryota out there and Walter. Glenn Hunt's with us. What? Who are you? Where have you been?
Glenn Hunt.
JVD's out there. Hey, man, what's up? Happy Friday. Ravi's with us. Joven's out there. Hello. Luke said he will try to be here later. He's busy with work. He wants to be here, and he gets off at hour.
Guess who's hosting WrestleMania?
Not Charlie Caruso.
Fact.
Ha ha! She got her ass fired.
Possibly. Now you're just starting rumors.
What a dumb hoe. Dumb hoe. We have Jacob Jean says, I can't watch it tonight. I got called into work.
You can hang out with us if you can talk on your phone while you're at work. Or whatever.
Sorry, that's a bummer. And JVD's guessing Hogan?
Hogan and Titus.
Hogan and Titus, they're doing what now?
Hosting WrestleMania.
They're hosting WrestleMania?
Uh-huh.
Damn,
The
that's...
dynamic duo.
They're really needing some stuff, aren't they?
Titus Catering and Hogan.
Ow.
Might as well go Hogan Catering there while you're at it.
I think I have a pain in my kidney.
That hooker you kidney punch.
Ouch, that hurts.
Kidney stone?
JVD's like, oh, leave Charlie alone. Charlie doesn't work there anymore.
Leave Charlie alone. She might not be around ever again, guys.
Janelle Jackson's in the chat. Hey, Janelle says,
Janelle.
I just came in to say hi. Hello. I'll send you guys
glad to see ya.
I'll see you guys on Sunday. I'm going to clear my head because my auntie's birthday was last Friday and my sister passed away the next day, but I'll be here on Sunday.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Wasn't that last year? Or was that somebody else that passed away?
I don't.
Well, I'm sorry. If it happened this week, I'm sorry about that. We don't know what she's saying. She's saying words. Ew. We've got stuff
Oh, they're
on.
starting it out with boss time.
Jacob Machine says it's a volleyball game. Oh, volleyball game.
Are you coaching it?
Are you a coacher or are you a refer? Fat Lisa's in the chat.
Are you playing?
Lisa says, I just ordered stuffed crust pizza. Sweet.
Boom.
Or I was like, Hogan,
From
my
Pizza
God,
Hut.
still going. Ha. That's what he says. Jill says, people are against Titus O'Neil and Hulk Hogan hosting WrestleMania. I don't know why. They're not against anybody else doing it. JVD's like, LMO, my God, Hogan and Titus. Woohoo. Chris Akani's in the chat. Hey, guys. Hey. Walter, of course, is in there. Hey, Walter. Fat Lisa's like, J to the V to the D's in there. JVD's like the blueberry with eyes. LMAO. Who's a blueberry with eyes?
Want the blue air.
Oh. I don't know if Sasha Banks is really a blueberry. She doesn't look very roundish.
She's got a round old bug.
Yeah, but that's her butt. If you put googly eyes on it, it's different. But her eyes aren't on her butt.
That's just ours.
I'm not looking at her butt. You
You're not
cannot
looking at
group me
anything.
into the hours category. Robbie's like, why did the golden Charlie Caruso leave? Who knows?
We don't know exactly. She just got in a little bit of trouble, but she probably got in trouble on purpose, I would assume.
Maybe? I don't know.
Like, she just got lazy, lackadaisical.
Who knows? Vindicator is in the chat. Hey, Vindicator says, moment of silence for boss time, but I don't like my baby Sasha starting the show. She is always a main event attraction.
Look at Reginald Stay.
Oh. Look at Shayna. Her face says it all right there. Like the disgustingness. Like, seriously, this is so dumb. Godflesh is like... Boz time and
So is
like right on says.
is Sasha doing like I'm growing my hair out and I'm gonna change it because it's every week it's a little bit more brown at the roots.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe she's going away from the blue.
Either that or trying to make it look like it's real. But I notice every week it's a little bit longer.
Yeah. Robbie says, fucking Nia Jax and her terrible outfits. What? They're not your favorite? They look pretty good.
Looks
on
like
her.
a tent.
Right? Chris Akane is like, can't wait for my vacay to San Antonio this week for spring break. But first, this Sun is the last stop to WrestleMania Fastlane.
It is 22 days away from WrestleMania. What, 3 days away from Fastlane?
Yeah.
Or 2 days away from Fastlane.
Mm-hmm.
We're 48 hours away from Fastlane. Not in Fastlane.
Chris is very excited about Shayna. That's his eye candy. Felly's like, I want a spa day. How do I apply to be a Simole? I don't know.
I'm not sure how.
Talk to WWE. I don't know.
You get on their website.
I think you have to
does
like
have a place
jump
where you
around
can
weird
apply.
and do stuff funky and not be what do you call that? Loyal to anybody. just wander around to every
She just
other
pushed
person.
Sasha right by the face. Sasha just smacks her. Slides outside. Baseball slide right into Shayna Baszler. Big knee.
Well, Sasha better get
Sasha
the
going up
hands
top.
because if not, she'll get hurt.
Oh, drives her face right into that second turnbuckle. And Michael Cole's saying what I'm saying.
Robbie's like, Sasha is like, that's funny. Walter's like, I'm good. Wearing my mask and washing hands. Sweet. James Sotelo in the chat. Hey, James says wrestlers get fined if they hit a ref.
Yes, they do.
But wonder if it's an accident. I mean, if it's an accident, does it count? Like that.
No.
If he didn't get out of the way, is that her fault?
No, it's when they do it on purpose.
Like if they go up in their face and they're like, I hate you, whack.
Breaking news. Finally.
Didn't they already say that?
Is back. In business.
They said that before. Liar faces.
Oh, the gorilla press. Oh, that hurts.
Ouch.
Go to Ticketmaster. You can buy them right now. You can go buy WrestleMania tickets right now, guys. And flights are cheap. Just go to WrestleMania.
Right.
Make a weekend out of it.
JVD's like, Shayna's done with life. Is she? Fatly's like, Chris, how are you going to Skittle Bon? Shitler Bon? What? What the?
2. Sasha
JVD's
kicks
like,
out.
Let's go, Sasha. Robbie's like, Sasha got hella energy like Duracell batteries.
Just like the bunny. Have you seen this bunny challenge that the girls are doing?
Is it the jumping one or something?
No, they lay down and they have their face behind a phone so you can't see anything but the top of their head. And then they have their feet behind them so they look like bunny ears. The feet. You know. Because how they're sitting. They got their feet up in the air.
Okay.
Here she comes! Bianca coming out right in the middle of the match.
Is she making sure that Sasha wins, or is she making sure Sasha loses?
I have no idea. But anyways, then they have a thong underwear on, and then they pop their butt up just right as the camera cuts.
That's gross. And commercial. That's weird. That's kind of gross. I don't think I've ever... No. Yeah, no. But then I don't watch TikTok or anything like that. So.
I don't watch TikTok either. It's on YouTube.
Well, I don't watch that kind of stuff on YouTube, so of course it wouldn't pop up on my stuff. That's gross. I don't know if I read any of those last time.
Trivia time!
You're a trivia.
Wrong.
Super fun.
You got that trivia question wrong.
I probably did. All right, trivia for you. Here's your first trivia question. What was the name of Chris Jericho and Big Show's tag team?
That's funny because they were just talking about it on AEW TV the other day.
Walter's like, Saturday is there a Fastlane prediction show? Yes. Chris Icone says, Fatley says, nah, but I heard the new Braun Fuels one is the best. JBD is like, I don't think they will sell out Mania both nights. You don't think that'll happen?
Well, they'll sell out the 20,000 tickets they're selling. I would assume. The Canelo-Alvarez fight might have over 60,000 fans. They're doing it in Dallas where the Cowboys play. Jerry Land.
But Lisa's like, I haven't gone to a water park in years. Robbie wants to know, does it hurt, Travis? How do you know? What does water hurt? Oh, the thing. Wouldn't it be like a belly flop on the water? It'd be kind of like.
You mean when she gorilla pressed her?
Yeah.
And dropped her? Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Right.
I mean, assuming that it would hurt. Go
Wouldn't
jump
it be
off
like
your
a-
roof.
Tell us how it feels.
Don't do that.
JVD's like, me neither. I was like a teen last time I went to a water park. Right? Vindicator's like, someday Sasha will build up enough strength to gorilla press Nia just like Bianca. Oh, yeah? You think so?
She's gonna start lifting with the Rock.
Robbie's like, you know the EST was gonna come out. And Walter's like, Nia Jax will lose.
Yes, I believe so. I believe Nia does not win this match. They're not gonna change Mania for Nia.
Right.
What are you doing? That's one of my questions.
Yeah, she just wanted to.
She said it way better than my phone says it.
You think?
Got a big old family. Is this 2 commercials in a row?
It's the same one.
I'm like,
She'll say it again.
guess that's a key.
Do you want to say it 5 times fast?
Oh.
He's like, I just want the privacy! Just want the privacy!
He's trying to Snapchat with his girlfriend.
We have Aoife in the chat. Hey, Aoife, says, hi
Aoife.
guys, how are you doing?
Doing fantastic.
Fantastic.
How's your Saturday morning?
Anyways, the answer to that trivia question is the Jerry Show. If you got Jerry Show as the answer, then you got it correct. Good job. Congratulations.
Jerry Show.
Jerry Show.
The Jerry Show.
Mm-hmm. Fat Lisa like, Dalethea and Travis, how are you? How are y'all?
Doing fantastic. Watching
doing
the
good.
World Championship match right out of the get-go, right out of the gate.
How are you doing? How's
And
Florida. Her tag team partner.
well, for Sunday.
Her tag team partner. Yeah, let's not throw that out there too much, you jackass.
Oh, stomping on that interior knee.
Chris kind of like, what is Bianca wearing? A tracksuit.
She's the est. She's got to be ready to run
I
at
mean that
any
in
moment.
a good way. Her outfit reminds me of the singer Aaliyah, not the NXT wrestler. Yeah, because the NXT wrestler is alive, and I'm pretty sure the singer Aaliyah is
Oh
not.
my god. Yeah, she got in a plane wreck. It was a sad day.
It was. It wasn't cool. I'm not saying it was a good thing. I'm saying
I think she'd be
She
like
died.
40 plus years old now, by the way.
I watched her in the last movie that she did was that Queen of the Damned.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She was the Queen Vampire.
I like that, Romeo.
She was in that too. That's really good. Romeo Must Die
Mm-hmm.
with Jet Li. Jet Li makes that movie.
Oh, yeah.
I was telling people about the hot chick today.
Oh, no.
It's me.
You're like, you gotta watch it.
Well, they're in the kitchen part, and Mindy, one of the accountants, she's like getting some pretzels and like an orange or something, and she's
Look
like,
at
"Was
this.
this you that
The
got all
muffler
this stuff?" And I'm
stretch.
like, "Yeah, it was me." And I was like, "Yeah, it's me, Jessica." She's sort of laughing, and she's like, and I go, "Don't tell me you've never seen that movie." She's like, "No," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's from a movie, not me. I didn't make it up myself."
Oh, double knee. Meteora. 1, 2.
Ooh.
A mediocre Meteora.
Mediocres. In the Meteora area. Yeah.
See
Any
how
capacity.
she falls on her face? That's why it was mediocre. Shit, she just tossed her
Ouch.
outside. They call that the lawnmower.
She okay? She got pants are falling off.
The old ripcord.
It's a good thing she's got
Yeah, she wears like a
nude pants underneath.
yeah,
Good
like
for
a
her.
body butt thing. Her butt's been out there to see a few times in the past.
Right?
Nia. Samoan drop. Oh no.
Walter's like,
The elbow's
WWE is
dry for her.
bringing back the Divas belt, I heard.
No. No.
I don't think so, Walter.
There's no way.
I don't know where you heard that from, but that doesn't sound very good. They shouldn't do that.
Well, I don't think they would. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, shit. Are we going to get a new champ? Oh, she kicked... Baszler just kicked Shayna.
That's funny.
Or Shayna is Shayna. Nia.
Shayna just kicked Nia in the face.
There's the dissension. Looks like they're setting up a match between those two at Mania also.
Maybe?
After they lose their belts. Will they lose their belts?
Nah. Nia's like my hole. Only it's her face hole instead of her butthole.
Did she lose a tooth?
Did she lose a tooth also? Is that going to be Shayna's new thing? They're going to tease her about it until the day she dies. Rob is like, I noticed they don't have them don't try this at home promos anymore. Well, they figure people are smart enough now. Walter's like, I'm glad Hulk Hogan is coming back to WWE. You and Travis both, Walter. Rob is like, I keep hearing Nikki Bella is coming back with Brie. Is that true?
I haven't seen anything about it.
I mean,
just
they
some
talked a little bit about it, but not like in
her
a
back,
major way.
Her neck is as bad as Paige's. So one punch in the back, one jolt, she could end up paralyzed.
Yeah.
Just like Paige.
JVD says, I heard Charlotte got pulled from Mania. Yeah.
It's looking that way.
She's not on there anymore.
She's not on their poster.
She's not on the poster.
She was on the poster. She's no longer on the poster.
I guess according to some sources, she didn't even show up at Raw this last week.
Yeah, she wasn't even on Raw Monday.
So
the story says.
Yeah. Eva says, you guys are an hour early today, which is good, because I can join you for a few minutes and say hi. Hello.
Yes.
It's because we had time change, and you haven't had your time change yet. Oh, that's a good... You should take that phone call.
I guess. Hello? Hey, what's up?
Walter's
Good.
like, Charlotte Flair's doing a movie? Robbie's like, Hulk Hogan is going to have a heart attack if he lets Hulkamania run wild.
Yeah.
Says, like, I miss Aaliyah. I named my puppy after her. Aww.
Oh, you're fine. You're
Chris
live on YouTube, by
Nia
the way.
Hole again.
They can't hear you, though.
Brett, say hi to everybody. James Satella says, I have a hot beer. Ew, gross. I warmed it up on the stove. A hot
All right.
beer?
Bye-bye.
That's nasty. So just letting you know he's still
Yeah.
alive.
He's like, I'm just letting you know that I'm... He's like, you're on the show, aren't you?
It's Friday! JVD says the same thing I said. He's like, hot beer? What the fuck? Right? Like, James Sotelo says, I have a hot beer. I warmed it up on the stove. That's nasty.
There's no way we're that far behind, right? Yeah, okay. It paused.
That sounds gross.
An old hot beer.
Ha, Wasteman Shayna smashing into Nia. Right? Alita Kelly's in the chat. Hey, Alita.
Hey.
Walter's like, GG Banks, or Go Banks. Felly says, Bianca and Sasha seem like besties so far.
They're doing pretty good.
Nia yells, my grill. Wouldn't you just yell my hole, because isn't that the other hole?
Right.
James Satella's like, you know what's good? An ice cream beer float. Now, if it's root beer, that's different, but
Well,
actual
obviously.
beer? No. That sounds nasty, dude.
It sounds very,
Some gross, like, combinations you pull out of your creativeness.
Toasty marshmallow.
Toasty marshmallow. JVD's like, WWE creative is mind-blowing terrible this Mania season.
They haven't even really started yet, but hopefully the matches will get better and better.
Alita's like, my girl. Robbie's like, I thought her neck is done, so how can she come back? Well, that's the
Exactly.
point.
I don't think she can. Although Edge did.
As JVD says, born in the USA, right? Travis's music. Robbie's like, Travis with a fire tune as his ringtone, my guy.
It's just one guy. He's like this hardcore American. And so I put it as his ringtone.
Valley says, like, Travis, no personal calls, ha ha ha. Yeah, but he had to
He
take
woke up
that
early
one.
this morning, about 4 o'clock in the morning, and had chest pain and was in the hospital all morning.
He's an older gentleman, and he's kind of like family, so we just want to make sure he's okay. Robbie's like, Dee's friend Edge. Yeah, totally. Edge out there talking out of his hole. Walter's like, Edge will win tonight. Will he? Fat Lisa's like, the pizza's here. Be right back. Woo, stuffed crust pizza. Stuffed crust pizza. From where, though? Which stuffed crust did you get? Pizza Hut stuffed crust?
That's why I was wondering if it's Pizza Hut, because we got that
John's
same email. Remember?
Yes.
We got an email for it. Maybe he actually jumped on it.
Maybe
those email campaigns
$11.99
work.
3-topping stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. Chris Connie's like, the geriatric. Yeah, totally. James Sotelo says, or a sardine sandwich with mayonnaise and a glass of milk. I could see people eating a sardine sandwich with mayonnaise, dude. I don't think that's like something too far-fetched out there.
If I ate bread, I would eat that.
Tuna, I mean, it's the same as putting tuna on a piece of bread with mayo, isn't it?
I like
the same thing?
sardines.
Sardines. I mean, it's just a fish.
Here comes Seth.
I wouldn't eat it, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that would.
Embrace the vision, guys.
And if Travis didn't have lactose issues, he probably would drink milk, too.
Nah.
Yeah, I think he would.
It's not good for you.
Whatever. Chris was like, Edge.
Look at his
Robbie's
suit.
like, D secretly loving Edge being back. I don't even know him.
Looked like he was spray painting something.
It's funny how you tease me about that, but it's like, how can I love somebody I don't even know?
Oh, you love them. Who is it?
Edge.
Oh, you love
That I secretly love an Edge being back. But I can't because
She was never a fan because she didn't know
knew
who he
him.
was. You think you know me.
You think you know me? You don't know me.
Look at this suit.
Looks like somebody
Spray paint on it, but it's pretty cool. I'd wear it.
It's like ombre or whatever. All right, here's a trivia question for you. Who defeated The Rock and Triple H in a triple threat match at Survivor Series 1999 to win his first WWE Championship? JVD says, I would have LMAO if Travis' ringtone was It's Raining Men and it went off live.
It's raining men. Hallelujah.
He could probably do that for some people that he has call him. Starlight Glimmer's like, let's go, Edge, let's go. Walter's like, Christian Cage is in AEW, Edge is in WWE. True that, Walter?
Yep, just like the Hardys. The Hardys are split up too.
Yep, Robbie's like my guy with a better suit on my guy. Haha, right? JVD's like, Seth's suit is fire.
I love it.
Chris is like, Seth Rollins, the young geriatric. Walter's like, boo, Seth Rollins. Walter is not happy. Alita's like, I'm having Chinese. Sweet. We had a hamburger, steak, and broccoli, and shrimp. I had shrimp. He didn't have shrimp.
Because it was breaded.
Because it was breaded shrimp. But here's like, Bo knows football, but Seth doesn't know fashion. How come the man doesn't rein him in such an awful dresser?
So, I collected Bo Jacksons when I was a kid. 'Cause that's all I basically collected.
Yeah?
They're worth like thousands of dollars now. I was looking it up.
Really?
I was like, I thought everybody had these cards. I was looking at my cards downstairs, but somebody's like, yeah, you should look those up. So I started looking them up. I thought they were just like couple bucks, but all of his rookies are like over $1,000.
Huh.
I've got like 12 of them.
Wow.
Of that one card.
Just that one specific one?
I've got like 6 different rookie cards. I haven't even looked at them. But Danny did say that every card went way up.
Right.
The problem he's having with it, because he's got over $1 million worth of cards.
Yeah.
He's like, my problem is, because he's going to build a bunker for him so he can get them insured, because they can't be in the house. To be insured. Huh?
Who?
Danny.
Danny? Okay.
Yeah. So he's building a concrete bunker in the backyard for them. They're worth over $1 million, his card collection.
That's crazy.
He's got like 12 Michael Jordan rookies.
Wow.
And that's just nothing. I mean, he's got Mickey Mantles and... Anyways,
so
I probably
is he
shouldn't be
going
putting
to like put like a big concrete and then put like a really like fireproof lock, like crazy safe in it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was going to say, because you'd want to do that. That's like airtight and...
But his problem that he has, because he wants, he's got a whole bunch of Gym 10s or whatever they're called that are in the glass, like most of his cards are. The only problem he has is that he doesn't want to sell any of them, which of course you wouldn't. But right now is the time to sell because everybody wants them.
Right.
The problem is if he sells them, then he won't have them. And that's how he sees it. Like, I would be without it if I sold them. It's kind of like a hoarder.
True. That's totally a hoarder. I mean, that sounds terrible, but it's true. But Lisa's like, I grew up on sardines, can't stand them now. Right? Like some people, like you grew up eating kind of.
I like the ones with the head. Like the ones that we get don't have the heads.
Oh.
And there's a lot of nutrient in the brain.
Oh, I have no idea. I didn't know. I don't eat them, nor do I look at them. Alita's like, I would with mustard and hot sauce. Like on a sandwich with mayo, mustard, and hot sauce, or just mustard and hot sauce, no mayo.
Well, first of all, I'd use Miracle Whip.
Huh.
But yeah.
Yeah. Vindicator's like 1999. I can't think back that far. All I remember is the Y2K apocalypse. Did the scare for about 10 seconds. Right?
Well, we all knew where we're at 2 hours before that the world didn't end. Because New York is 2 hours ahead of us.
James Satello's like, if I get the right answer, do I get an all-paid vacation anywhere? No. I don't even get that.
There they are. There's the hosts. Now everybody knows.
The official hosts. Now you know. All right, the answer to that question was Big Show. If you guessed Big Show, then you got it correct. Good job. Congratulations. I have a hooting hoo-hoo outside. It stopped just because you tried to listen.
Is that a mourning dove?
It's one of those doves or something. It's all hoo-hooing out there. JVD's like, I had barbecue rib tips and mashed potatoes. Now there's some good food.
That's some
Rob
food.
is like, Seth going in like MJ with the one glove, haha. Right? He's been doing that for a while since he broke his pinky. Belly's like, good stuff. I collected baseball and basketball cards as a kid. Yeah? Do you still have them?
I got rid of all mine. Kind of now wish I would have kept them. And the whole thing was I was like, well, they're not going to be worth anything because they weren't worth anything when they came out. Mm-hmm. And so I just didn't care about them.
Fat Lee says, where'd you get your pizza from? Just out of curiosity. Vindicator says, cash them cards in, Travis, and get your self-made version of a stimulus. Take advantage of the stimulus people wanting to spend their money. Walter's like, Fastlane pay-per-view Sunday will be good.
It should be.
It's like Naya's meltdowns are worth their own show.
I respected their visions to be idiots. Decision.
Bobby's like, I sometimes do the Biggie Smalls and have sardines for dinner. Haha. JVD is like, where in the tightest catering world is Keith Lee? I think Keith Lee has an injury.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with Keith.
Alita Kelly's like, yes, with Miracle Whip. I thought I was the only one left who likes that. No, you're not.
What is that?
A Miracle Whip. Like,
Yeah,
because most people like mayo.
No, they don't.
I like both.
That's so gross. Mayo? It's not that good.
It
makes things
really
tangy. Or not tangy. I don't know how you... It's like, ugh. Miracle Whip is great. When I used to eat bread and Miracle Whip, I could eat 7 sandwiches. That's why I don't eat bread and Miracle Whip.
He's a WrestleMania main eventer, he say. Adagio's like, I miss 19 years ago. Life was so simple back then. No COVID virus, no pandemic, no social distancing, no face mask.
That was
No
just
PC,
a year ago.
No cancel culture. No. That Lisa's like, do you have a favorite Big Show match?
Probably back in WCW.
Do a flashback.
He beat
from
Hulk
last
Hogan
week.
once. Was pretty cool. Didn't Kevin Sullivan bring him into WCW?
Big Show?
Mm-hmm. Well, that wasn't his name, but...
Rob is like,
the
smash
giant.
up the likes, get them up to 100 so Dee can get her meet and greet with Edge. Oh, yeah, totally. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Meet and greet.
Life. Fat Lisa's like, Pizza Hut. So, my question, though, Fat Lisa's, is did you get, like, a notification on your phone for the stuffed crust 3-topping pizza? Just out of curiosity, is that why you got it? Robbie's like, I keep telling you, Dee, Keith Lee is at home watching WrestlingGab. He's not watching WrestlingGab. I'm pretty sure that boy has way better things to do than watch WrestlingGab. JVD's like,
Whatever.
I can't do Pizza Hut, my man. Sorry. Alita's like, Travis is my boy. It's funny, Alita, because I grew up with Miracle Whip in my house. Like, that's what we had. We didn't have mayo. We just had Miracle Whip.
There used to be a commercial where, like, they would be getting that last little bit out, and the knife would go tuck, 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 and then people would be like, "Oh my god!" They were just in the world,
right? In their metal when they had glass jars. Valley's like, in the South, Alabama white sauce is a thing. It's basically mayo, vinegar, and pepper. That
Yummy.
Sounds about like something.
Isn't Marico Whip or what? Mayo? Isn't that vinegar anyways?
No.
Oh.
Mayo doesn't have vinegar in it.
Sounds good.
Just switch it with Miracle Whip, vinegar, and pepper. And...
Seth Rigger Rollins.
Valley's is like, Yahtzee, you got me. Haha, that's because we got the same notification. How funny is that? I got the notification and I told Travis, I was like, oh, look, they have stuffed crust pizza for $11.99. Here, the thing came up as $11.99 for a 3-topping stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. That's funny.
Talk about disrespect.
JVD, we've actually had this conversation in our chat of where people like to get their pizza from. Because some people are really like Pizza Hut, some people like Domino's, some people like other places. I am not a fan of Papa John's. Like, it is my, like, the most hated pizza I could possibly think of eating. Oh, I know you respect me.
Isn't it Chicago that has the best pizza?
Okay, it's not a brand. That's a place. And it depends on... Shut up.
You stupid idiot! That's what Jericho would have said.
Right?
He's going to fight in his suit?
And it depends...
It's going to get dirty.
You know what I like the best about Shinsuke Nakamura's mouthpiece?
What is it?
It looks like teeth.
Like black
So
teeth?
when he smiles, it's red teeth with a black mouth thing. It's funny. Jamie's like, if I would have got that notification, I would have lost my appetite. I hate Pizza Hut. Rob's like, Naka ready to cook up stuff like a chef. Yeah,
here
he's
it
going
comes.
after him.
That big knee. Kinshasa.
Oh, I thought for a minute that his jacket changed, but he just took his jacket off.
You're like, it's all blue.
Like, what happened to his jacket?
He must have sweated.
Must have heated up and...
Remember those hyper-colored shirts? When you sweat, they would change colors.
I never got one of those,
I didn't either,
I kind of remember them from the 90s.
It was when those cars were famous, too. Those popular
Right.
cars. You could get them cold or
So
warm, and they would
weird.
change colors.
Such a weird thing.
Pretty sure I still have one of those.
Samo in the chat. Hey, Samo says, hey, guys, sorry I'm late. What's happened? Stuff?
Nia Jax, Shayna Banks. Why do I want to call her Shayna? Sasha Banks.
I don't know. Sasha Banks and Nia
Look
Jax.
at this, guys. Eric Bischoff going in the Hall of Fame. He was just on AEW a couple days ago.
That's funny. So there was the match between Sasha Banks and Nia Jax, and Sasha won that. There was some interference with Shayna. Shayna accidentally kicked Nia in the face, and then Belair was kind of down there, kind of having some interference, but Sasha retained. Before that, there wasn't anything else. Was there a match before that?
Nope. That's how it started.
No match before that. That was it. And then they just
Seth.
had Seth come out and talk, and Nakamura came down and beat him like a redheaded stepchild. JVD says, there's a lot of pizza places by my house that I order from, like Capri Pizza. Yeah, JVD, that's because you're in Chicago. Chicago. I'm not in a place that has pizza. Like, if we're lucky, we got places that have potatoes. Well, they got rid of Red Lobster. They're just going to get rid of the rest of them. Alita's like, I really like Pizza Hut, and now, favorites becoming Marco's. I've heard a lot of people like that Marco's. It's funny. All right, here is a trivia question for you. Trivia. WWE superstars competed against athletes from which professional sport in a battle royal at WrestleMania 2?
I remember this, but shit. I just aged myself.
Vindicator's like, so WWE Hall of Shame just added another pompous ass to their wing of assholes with Bischoff. Maybe Jake the Swindle Snake will be next.
Isn't he already in the Hall of Fame?
Right? Isn't he already in the Hall of Fame with somebody else?
Is he not in the Hall of Fame?
JVD is laughing.
I feel like Jake Roberts should be in the
he's
Hall
from
of Fame.
Chicago. Samoa says, just had mac and cheese bites. Does that mean like they're mac and cheese that are like breaded and deep fried or something?
Mm.
Rob is like, where are you living then? Under a rock? Living under a rock for what?
For not having pizza.
We have pizza here.
You just said you couldn't even find potatoes.
We're lucky if there's places around here that sell potatoes. Like, for living in a state that is supposedly known for its potatoes. How many freaking places in this freaking place have just, like, is a potato place? Like, you could get every type of potato you wanted. And that's all they sell is just potatoes. Like, you
Peter
get a potato.
Pan was canceled, too. What was offensive about Peter Pan?
I don't know. He wears tights. I don't know. A woman played him. I don't know why they're so pissed off about that.
Huh. They were just saying all the stuff that was canceled.
Are they making fun or were they being serious?
Oh, it was real.
Well, Disney better start taking off all their cartoons. They're all canceled.
They might already have. I haven't looked.
At least it's like Jake Roberts is in 13 or 14, I think.
I was going to say he'd have to be. It'd be hard to say that he wouldn't be. I don't think Brutus Beefcake is he?
JVD is like, Piccolo, you still going to Mania? Fatley's like, Jake Roberts is that? Samoa's like, yes, they're breaded and fried, but these were frozen. Also, ever tried ostrich burgers?
No?
Nope.
Sounds delicious, though. I'm sure it tastes like chicken.
Nope, never tried ostrich burgers. Tried some alligator there when they had it there at the fair. Was not a fan. JVD's like, where the hell you live, Ethiopia? You mean they don't have potatoes in Ethiopia? We have potatoes. I would just expect that if you live in a state with potatoes being like the big thing, that they would have restaurants that were all about potatoes. We have one in a city that's about 20 minutes from here. And all they serve is potatoes, every which way you could possibly get a potato.
I did not know that.
So you can get like a baked potato and you can get like toppings like broccoli and cheese or chili or stroganoff or that kind of stuff on it. It's just weird, right?
What's it called?
It's right there across from where they have the fair.
Oh, okay.
But at least, like, seriously, I heard about Mr. Potato Head and Dr. Seuss were being canceled. I don't know why they're canceling Dr. Seuss. I don't even know what that's about. The answer to that trivia question was football. If you guessed football, you got it right.
We were at war with Japan, and they wrote one of the books, and it just showed the Japanese people looking goofy.
So? It's
inappropriate.
Dr. Seuss. People are stupid. I'm tired of this fucking shit. Everybody sensitive and offended by stupid crap. It's like, Jesus Christ. Let's just delete history. Let's get rid of it. History's stupid. Don't teach it. Don't show it. Don't have anything to do with it. Let's not, teach our children anything. Let's just delete everything. Fucking morons. Ravi's like, haha. Smells like it's a funny taste, but a good funny. However, I did have them with Jack cheese and Jack Daniel's fried onions. The ostrich burger? Or are you talking about the breaded and deep fried cheese, mac and cheese? Alita's like, why are they canceling the cartoon movies? I don't know. I just figured if they're going to cancel Peter Pan, then they should cancel the movies too. Like, they should just cancel Disney altogether. I mean, everything they've ever done is offensive to somebody, right? I mean, anything that they do is offensive. Somehow it's offensive to somebody.
I'm sure there's some offensive stuff.
Oh my god, I fucking hate princesses. It's offensive. They shouldn't have princess movies. Seriously, so dumb. I'm sick and tired of this fucking crap.
All right, Ford pops up, trips Dominic down. Dominic
JVD's
kicks
like,
out
this cancel
handedly.
culture need to effing relax. My god, blowing everything out of proportion. I know, right? Like, how is it a thing? It doesn't make any sense to me. Anyways, we have a tag match out here right now.
Yeah.
Dominic and his daddy-o. Old Ray
Daddy-o.
Ray. Old Ray Ray's
El
out
Padre.
there with Dommy and Ray Ray.
Oh, look at this. Shaking each other's hands. Oh, Ford kicks
Ford
him.
is like, man, mentally, you're not ready for this crap.
Just on a different level.
Vindicator's like, if Bischoff and Jake are in the hall, then Vince Russo, the ultimate D-bag, should be the star exhibit of the useless blowhards who suck the air out of the arena while saying absolutely nothing.
Yeah, we don't want to see him in the Hall of Fame, ever.
Martha's like, Bischoff is now in the Hall of Fame. Congrats to the gentleman.
Right?
Alita's like, you don't know Dr. Seuss? Are you kidding? Who doesn't know Dr. Seuss?
You.
I didn't know he made that. I know Dr. Seuss. But I didn't know he made a book like that. Who does? Like,
It's just other kids' books.
Cat in the Hat. Come on.
It's like those. It's the same thing.
One fish,
My
two
sister
fish,
had
blue
it.
fish,
It's too
red
bad that
fish.
she got rid of it.
Robbie's like, Dominic, man, fucking hell, Dominic. Ha ha. Alita's like, history is all a lie.
It's written by the winners.
Vindicator's like, message retracted. Robbie's like, cancel Disney, Warner Brothers all the way. Ha ha. Smells like the burger had it at the Rock event a few years ago. They even had a Jägermeister tent with cold shots on top.
Oh, wow.
They have to be cold. They have to be like freezing cold in order to.
Dominic off the top. Hurricane Rana. Into the ropes. Oh, Ford takes his head off.
Ouch. That's a major clothesline he just got. Oh.
Drops him on his back. 1, 2. I don't know what's out there.
It's, what's his face's headbands.
They always come off.
Yeah, I don't know why he wears them.
Amateur hour.
Vindicator's like, I eat potatoes every week in the form of fries and ketchup.
Ford crashes all the way
Ouch.
down to the floor. Another Hurricane Rana. He did. Then he's beat the Street Profits. Ray and Dom.
Wow, really?
That is tough pill to swallow. I don't like this at all. Fantastic for the Mysterios.
I guess. Really?
Here comes Otis and Gable.
Oh my, seriously, how dumb.
The Alpha Academy making an appearance.
Vindicator's like, Hardy Boys inspired the delete culture. That's different though. That was like, it's like, oh no, JVD, they have all these rules and requirements that seem pretty intense and would be a sucky experience. Right? Roberto's like, Eric Bischoff, I remember watching him when he was in the NWO.
Back in the day. Because he was too sweet.
Smells like Ronald Mysterious and Dominic Mysterious, right? I was like 619. JVD's like, P. Cola, yeah, I was going to say, don't waste your money. I was like, Otis and Chad, yep.
Gable just called him Shorty.
Oh, jeez. JVD's like, so it's going to be Ray and Dom becoming tag champs at Mania now? Yay.
Yeah, they do the tag teams dirty in WWE. They're irrelevant. They have a top-tier tag team in the Street Profits, and they're shit.
JVD's like, Pete Coley said the same about strip clubs. That they have all these rules and requirements that seem pretty intense and would be a sucky experience.
A strip club?
Alright, here is a trivia question for you. Alright, who defended the WCW Championship against Buff Bagwell on an episode of Raw?
Good question.
Robbie's like, WWE no build up to slow lane? Well, why should they when they can embarrass people instead? With stupid stuff. He's wearing his underwear. That's funny. Oh, he just stole somebody's bike. At least, like, quick story, Nashville strip clubs had a 4-foot apart rule from the stage. Me and my buddy turned dollar bills into paper airplanes. Well, there you go. Chris O'Connor's like, ass lane, I mean fast lane. Woo! JVD's like, Pico LMAO, I only bring pennies to strip clubs and make it rain. Ouch! Do you, like, flip them? You know, like, put them in your finger and just, like, flip them at them like that? See what happens? Flip them at a titty. Then it ricochets off of the titty. Sorry. That's funny. That's funny. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Robbie wants to know what's the main event tonight. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on tonight. I just sit here and get told stuff. JVD's like, yeah, and make a few wishes, you know. Oh, do you? Does it have to stick somewhere in order to make a wish? So if you, like, flick it at them and the penny sticks in their butt crack, like, you, like, get a certain type of wish? But, just out of curiosity. I mean, how does that work? Like, do you have to hit them on certain places on their body with the penny in order for you to get a certain wish or a wish? Now, right? Alright, so the answer to the trivia question was Booker T. If you guessed Booker T, you got it right. Alright, so I guess they decided that the Street Profits were going to go down there and have a drink. And now they're having a quick tag match between Otis and Chad Gable versus the Mysterio people.
Nice. The main event is Edge and Uso.
Oh, there you go. Edge and Uso is your main event, Robbie. There you go. Smells like John Cena is the Make-A-Wish champion. Surprised he doesn't have a belt for that. Yeah? Is that how that works?
He'd lose it every week to a different kid.
He'd lose it every week to a different...
Well, that's what
well,
he
that
does.
kid would lose it. I mean, what? That's me, Dalethea. Don't say stuff like that. JVD's like, LMAO. Let's see. JV says, when they come out dancing to get to Genie in a bottle.
I'm a genie in a bottle, baby.
Flick pennies at him. Well, it's better than paper airplanes, I guess. I'm just kind of curious because, you know, I remember people would take pennies and, like, flip them like you would the
bottle cap.
Bottle caps. You can flick them like that. At one point, I was actually pretty good about flicking the bottle caps. I could flick them pretty good.
Yeah, I could stick them into sheetrock.
Couldn't do that, but I don't have strong enough fingers for that.
Long time ago. I don't think I've had a pop top beer in 20 years.
Yeah. Now they're just twist tops, so it's not as fun. They don't make the whole sound. Rob was like, D, you're excited for Edge in the main event? Go on, D. Oh, totally. I'm just so excited.
Edge and Uso, and it's a special enforcer match. So the winner is going to be the special enforcer at Fastlane in the Daniel Bryant match.
Right.
With the Tribal Chief.
It just makes me think of that song, When I Touch Myself, you know. When I think about you, I touch myself.
I touch myself.
What Edge does. But Lisa's like, so I dated a girl back in the day. She lived down near NASA in a strip club in Pasadena.
Nice.
It was the first time I seen a Latino girl with butt implants. Wow.
That's fantastic.
That's funny. Jamel's like, cool. Sanders' bastard son try his own chicken joint. It was a complete failure because he was getting high on his own spices. Nobody liked the named the KFC. What?
The KFC.
The KFC. The KFC.
Otis is just too big.
For Ray?
Poor Ray. Ray just got out of the way. Using that speed, that intelligence.
Moved. After that horrible match they just had, they're not tired at all.
Dominic, well, he needs a lot of improvement. Like, it's weird that he didn't have to do the NXT thing.
Chris kind of like, is Otis a tribal chief? I don't think so.
No. He lost his briefcase in court. Roman would have never ended up in court. Two. Oh, shit. Otis down to the floor.
Otis didn't get out of there in time, and he got... That's not very nice at all.
Ray is just getting buried.
Jamel's like, no. Oh, you have to say it out like THKFC. Is that what you're saying? Oh, are you saying like... I don't know what you're saying. JBD says, Otis the catering chief. He's got meat. Robbie's like 61 botch.
Oh, shit.
Jesus. I think he's trying to break his brain.
Break his neck. Otis up top. That's a long way to jump.
He
made it. Count to 100, guys.
Well, they deserve to be losers. Smells like I've not had KFC since 2019. Really want some again. You're craving the sodium. Chris is like, Otis is the country sheriff.
There's your 4 tag teams in WWE. Not weird that they only have 4 tag teams. AEW has like 30. I'm just glad that they have factions again.
THC with KFC. Are you saying it was like laced? Like
THC.
With THC, the chicken? That's weird.
Tetrahydrocannabinol.
Luke's like, hi, Luke. Just popping in to say hi, popping in. How's it going?
Now watch Ayla show up.
Just got home from working for 10 hours. Sweet, you gonna go to sleep? Gonna get some food in you? It's like, no, I'm gonna shower, eat, and then cuddle.
Gonna treat it like a.
Are you gonna cuddle with your woman, or are you gonna cuddle with the animals?
He's gonna treat it like a midget. Just get in my belly. The food.
Like, I hope we ding dong hello tonight, right? Doesn't everybody? Chris is like, 4 tag team ladder match.
For the title, maybe? A triple, or not a triple, a quadra, whatever they call that. Fatal 4-way? That's the word I was looking for.
So I was like, had that double down. Felt it was too much, to be honest.
There's Kevin.
Can we talk without your peeps?
No.
He must really like dinosaurs.
I'm sure he does. He's got them on his body. Oh, they're talking about Logan again.
Oh, God.
I wonder if he's going to end up showing up.
I don't know.
Oh, Weasley will love that.
Yeah, Weasley. I don't have Weasley in here tonight. That's weird. What happened to him? He died. Ravi's like, Dominic got toasted like a panini. So I was like, to double down on us. So Chris kind of is like, at Mania, we're going to have a 4-team tag team ladder match. Wow.
Possible.
Looks like both. He's going to cuddle with his woman and the animals. That's a good cuddling fest. Vindicator's like, I still remember when my girl, Bianca, easily carrying big steak boy Otis on her shoulders to human-like Miss Ding Dong. Right?
That's pretty funny.
Felt like AEW tag teams could do an entire pay-per-view on their own. Yes.
I want to know what WWE is going to do after Mania. I want to know what WWE is going to do before Mania.
Like, what do you mean?
They are in Tropicana Field.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
That's where the Rays play. Unless the Rays are in Montreal, because somebody a while back said that they were going to play half the season in Montreal and the other half in Tampa. But I don't know which
way they're doing it.
But if that's the case, they'll have a half a season where they could stay where they're at.
Robbie's like, oh, Bailey's not that bad. Isn't she? Isn't she that,
The ding
that
dong.
bad? But at least, like, too many Canadians on TV. Am I watching Schitt's Creek? Or are you watching South Park?
Right?
With their beady little eyes and their floppy heads. Vindicator's like, Zayn and Owen's Comedy Corner should replace any and all Seth promos. Sure thing. Fatley's like, Trailer Park Boys, anyone? Rob is like, after Mania, the crappy brand split. Alright, here's a trivia question for you. Who celebrated his first pay-per-view win with a mouthful of worms?
Yeah. It's got to be, what's his name?
Totally. What's his name? Sounds like a good answer.
The guy that eats worms.
Mm.
I can't.
Longstocking?
She ate worms?
Pretty sure she did.
The new phones are getting ridiculous with their cameras on the back. Mm-hmm. There's like 5 cameras on that phone. Mm-hmm. That's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. I need one. Way too much dead time there.
Sorry.
Dead time.
I'm shoving a cookie in my face.
No cookies.
Smo says NXT UK Prelude is in 2 weeks. The first event they've done since TakeOver Blackpool 2. Oh, cool.
Hey, they're doing that red light in the background challenge too. Coors is.
I was like, eating worms? Yeah, I never ate a worm. Did anybody out there eat worms?
I ate a worm on accident before and puked for 2 full days.
I've never eaten a worm. Played with them. Put them in my pockets when I was a kid. My mom hated washing my clothes. She was like, I never wanted to check your pockets. You put all kinds of gross things in there. I was like, well, that's probably where they needed to be, was in my pocket. JVD's like, I'm trying to meet a nice piff on Farmers Only. Yeah, there you go. Nice piff on Farmers Only. So that's what you got to do there in Chicago. At least maybe she won't pull a gun on you. Be careful, though. They got shotguns.
Piff.
Piff. Vindicator's like, the guy that eats worms was John Cena. Yep. Especially if it's candied ones, right? Ravi's like, Travis gulping that rum, my guy. Oh no. Travis is gulping water.
With apple cider vinegar in it. So it tastes like alcohol.
Chris was like, okay, the meme is officially dead since this beer commercial copying off that TikTok challenge. Yeah. It's pretty
Look
sad.
at Edge just beat The Undertaker. 14 years ago.
For the World Championship?
Mm-hmm.
The Undertaker was a champion?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, he's been the champion a few times, like 7 or 8 times.
Weird. Alright, the answer to the trivia question was the Boogeyman. If you guessed the Boogeyman, you got it right. Congratulations. Zoe Owens is like, psst, I found me. You found yourself? That's good. Then he goes like, how many worms met their make in your pockets, Dalethea? I have no idea. And I can't ask my mom because she's passed away, so I can't say how many times she found worms in my pocket. But she just did not like checking my pockets because she was like, you put everything in your pockets. Any kind of bug went in my pocket. Worms went in my pocket. Dirt went in my pocket. Rocks went in my pocket. Anything I found, put in my pocket.
I put fishing lures in my pocket once.
That's probably not a good thing to put in your pocket. I never put things like that in my pocket that would hurt me.
Could not get it out. I had to cut the pocket up.
Chris was like, damn, 14 years ago, Edge cashed in. I remember watching that. Shocked. Yeah, Fat Lisa's like, top 3 places to find Piff's: concerts, the library, and backstage after Dynamite.
Supermarket.
The supermarket. Or farmers only. JVD's like, Picola, nice. Haha. It's where you meet the nice girls. Robbie's like, come on, people. Smash up the likes to 100. D so wants to meet and greet with it. I do. I just really want that so much. Maybe I'll die before it happens. Fat Lisa's like, gonna fight -1 for the Fair Maiden Ty Conti. Yeah?
Oh, yeah. That's a good fight.
That's a good fight.
That's worth that trophy.
That's definitely worth fighting up a little kid. Slap him around. Put him in the corner where he belongs. Just kidding. Does he? Vindicator's like, stink beetles and snails would be one of the worst things to put in a pocket.
Right? The old stink bug. Mm.
Chris Connor's like, Fat Liz, is you gonna let Tay Conte pin you? Oh, I'm pretty sure he will.
I'm down. I can't get up.
Oh no, she won.
Be like that duck I showed you.
Did his business. Couldn't get back up from it. It's funny.
Daniel, you are delusional to even think that you have a chance in that match. But I guess you got to have unrealistic goals. Right?
Smells like I'd like the Battle of the Parodies, R-Truth versus Michael Nakazawa. Oh, yeah? His special counsel. Oh, Polly Heyman. Wobbly Walrus. Twinkie Tits.
Whatever you want to call him.
Whatever else you call him in his weirdness that doesn't talk anymore. Just creepily, like, whispers in Roman's ear.
Mm-hmm.
Chris kind of like, LOL, Anna J will pin me, even when she is injured. Batley says is laughing.
It's a shoulder injury.
Like,
you're fine.
Brian. JVD's like, I think it's going to be triple threat at Mania. You think? Think it's going to be some triple threading?
If that's the case, then Roman could lose. But I just don't see him doing that to Roman. Because Daniel would take the loss.
Vindicator's like, I bet Luke would let Abaddon pin him with 0 resistance.
Abaddon.
Oh, poor Luke. That's mean, Vin. Just that's cruel. You're a meanie pants. You're so mean.
You can't tap me out. Like I said, he's delusional.
Alita's like, he thinks that he will make Roman tap nice dream. Or having lightning shoot out of his ass. Great, powerful Trixie's like, life was simple 14 years ago.
Wasn't it?
Was it? Probably. Chris Akane's like, you let Abaddon pin you? I'd probably start Abaddon on fire. JVD's like, LMAO, Abaddon is the reason.
You know that Anthony, that comedian? You know that comedian that I listen to?
Yeah.
He's funny. He's like, so I went on a blind date the other day. Ugh, never do that again. Turns out she was a burn victim. By the end of the night.
Right.
He's so funny, man. Like, I can't get it.
By the end of the night. Like, his punchlines are like dry and sarcastic. By the end of the night.
It turned out she's a burn victim.
That's what Abaddon needs to be.
By the end of the night.
Yeah. She needed to take the Fiend's place. So I was like, her Danny Burch has a separated shoulder, so him and Orny might have to vacate the title.
Yeah, it's looking that way, isn't it?
Ouch. How'd that happen?
Well, they just had a big match.
Yeah, they just had that match. Indicator's like, oh, Luke doesn't even know who Abaddon is. He probably thinks she is Anna Jay. I'm pretty sure he knows the difference. He may not be a huge fan of AEW, but I'm pretty sure he's very aware of the women on AEW. JVD's level.
I hope you don't die. Daniel.
Is he like cursing him with cancer again or something? I mean, come on. How's that PC? JVD's LMAO. Robbie's like, so funny, my side split. Chris is like, so no, Danny has a separated shoulder because of the seductress known as Scarlet. Oh, she did it, huh? She took his shoulder out. Lieutenant Martha says, was that Undertaker in the Edge flashback?
It was.
Supposedly.
It was a look-alike or something. Has a lot less tattoos now than...
Fat Lisa says, why not let McAfee take his place? The Freebird rule. Right? Do it. Do it.
That would be hilarious.
JVD says, I would let Anna J tombstone me.
Would you?
Would you? That's so weird. Can't imagine why.
Nobody'd want a 69 with her.
That's so odd. Oh, you want to slap your boobs in my face? Oh, that's great.
Oh, not a crossbody.
Oh, look, a rainbow. Do me on it. Hey, that's next. Sami Zayn and King Corbin, huh?
The build up to it.
They're like, and this is what's next.
It's like,
ooh!
it's like real sports all of a sudden.
They're like, bitches, get your excitement going.
Look, here's the peacock.
Rah, rah, rah. Have you gone on there and
I have not. I have to sign in on here.
Why do you have to sign on here?
So we can watch the pay-per-view on
Sunday. Oh. Anyways, here's a trivia question for you. Who burst into Brian Pillman's home during an infamous live edition of Raw in 1996?
That was that long ago? Holy shit.
Lita says that was a bad hit. JVD says LMAO with an exclamation point of laughing. The name of that town that they I don't know if it's real or if it's fake for just their advertisement. It's Parsnippity. Parsnippy or Parsnippity.
That's pretty funny.
Shopping
March 30th,
plaza.
it comes out on HBO Max at the same time.
Keep saying that.
But it comes out a week earlier if you're not in the United States.
Bastards. So did you see that they took the 007 movie and pushed it back again until like the fall of this year?
I did not.
So not only have they pushed it back like almost 2 years now from the release date that it was going to be released. So stupid.
Maybe they're just not in a hurry to release it.
Oh, maybe. Probably it's like the voice of Showtime Boxing making things more intense, right? Walter's leaving though. He says, "Okay, bye guys. See you this weekend, Sunday for Fastlane." Yeah, we'll see you. If you're gonna hang out with us for a minute on Saturday, we'll be here for some pay-per-view predictions Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Magua. They're just flying all over the place.
They were. He got wet with Mountain Dew. I wonder if they'll be weirder because it's Mountain Dew and not just
hyper.
water.
Just don't feed them after midnight. When can you start feeding them? And how do they know what time zone they're in?
Right?
I took the blower to the dogs today.
The fuck kind of a commercial is this shit?
And dirt went everywhere. They were so dirty. Our dogs were filthy. I was like, ugh.
Oh, I'm sure they're like gross. Is that what's wrong with Meg's ear?
No, she wouldn't let me get close enough to her.
Ugh. Oh my goodness. JVD says, "Is it weird that I dishwash plastic spoons and forks?" No.
Not really. My aunt
Travis's
does that.
aunt does it. She like gets the nice throwaway silverware and nice throwaway like plasticware and does the same thing. It's really weird. Vindicator's like, "I just realized I think Abaddon is layman's term means female abomination. Total nightmare fuel, except for rugged, no-nonsense chat enforcers like your irated Irishman Luke Riley." Something. All right, so the answer to that trivia question was Stone Cold Steve Austin. If you guessed Stone Cold Steve Austin, you got it correct. Good job. Congratulations. Fat Lisa's like, "LOL, Masked Singer. It's for furries who want to sing and dance in public." Okay, I'll check it out. Not sure if you were just messing around with this tweet, but as someone who knows what it's like to have everyone against you, you should 100% look into the massive conspiracy against me. It's actually pretty shocking stuff. Oh my god. He's like, "Look, I got him to respond." Yeah, because that's what we all want to see. Logan.
I told Vince to do this 2 years ago. He's got 23 million followers.
True.
They'll watch. If he shows up on here, there'll be a 7 million spike in people watching.
Right. Samo's like, "Abaddon is the Lord of Chaos." Oh, well, that don't look like no Lord to me. That looked
Lord.
That looks like a titties.
The land... What?
It's got titties. The Abaddon we know has titties.
She has boobs?
I'm pretty sure that's what those are.
I don't remember.
I mean, I guess they could just be weird fat rolls that are like shoved up there, but
Ew,
that's what
I didn't
boobs
know she
really
had
are.
boobs.
It's just fat.
Big clothesline by Corbin. This is Corbin Sami Zayn. This is the main event type match.
It is, but it's not. At the same time. It's main event, but it's not main event.
What if The Rock's going to show up? Just, I mean, not to wrestle, just show up.
At WrestleMania?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
With the finally thing.
Maybe. I don't know.
Say, finally. Pause. WrestleMania is back.
He might. I mean, it's a possibility, I suppose.
Because he says, finally, The Rock is back.
Mm-hmm.
In whatever city he's in.
So maybe that's why they did it, though. Was just because it's a play on words.
Sammy trying to cheat.
But the official saw him do it. He's like, I did not. My feet were not up there. How dare you lie about where my feet were?
Oh, God. Poked him in the eye. Sammy's very cheaty.
I feel like I got poked in the eye.
By Sammy?
Probably.
Now he's stripping the turnbuckle.
The ref's like, hey, dude, come on. Why are you being such a cheater pants tonight?
Mind your own business.
Fat Lisa says, it's a wrestling match, but also Monopoly.
End of days. That's probably it, guys.
It better be.
That didn't work out too well.
finally got a win against Sami Zayn, huh? Wow, amazing. Look at Kevin Owens. He's over there like... He's just like disgusted with Sami. Like, bleh. He's like, I'm disgusted with my fellow Canadian.
You can see the referee was after him. Referee distracted him.
The referee was totally mean to him. The referee was not on Sammy's side at all. Like, not at all. Not even a little bit. And Sammy's very upset about it now. He's like, oh my God, how dare you not be on my side? See the conspiracy? See, it's everywhere. It's conspiracy.
Are they setting these two up, maybe? The Canadians are going to fight each other at Mania?
Maybe. They could, I suppose. Oh, Lita's like, he's supposed to because of the family thing. Just get away from me. Poor Kevin. He's like, what do I do with you? You're out of control.
Oh, shit! The Hululu kick!
Jesus.
Kevin Owens was just taken out. We can't open his eyes if you kick him in the face.
You're crazy. You're what?
That's probably the last guy you want to piss off if you're Sami Zayn.
What in the hell?
Corey's like, can I get you to move over? I need to sit on my chair.
He's like, are you okay? That Hululu kick came out of nowhere.
Oh, right in the back of the head. That's lights out.
Yeah, and then he totally slobbered all over himself. Drool. That's nasty. The ref started it.
Well, you gotta point fingers. It can't be on him.
Probably's like, yo, that Hulula kick, OMG. Vindicator's like, I would never let Carmella,
Oh!
Charlotte, Ruby, Nyla Rose, Britt Baker, or Nia pin me, but only because Nia and her nether regions are too big.
Oh.
I wouldn't want Nia to pin me either. You might die.
She's not even that heavy.
She's kind of botchy, though. You might accidentally get your neck broken. Not because she did it on purpose. JVD's like, Owens versus Sammy, never seen that before. Yeah, no. The Canadian against the Canadian, never. So it's like, Sammy needs to write a strongly worded letter to management saying that he's not amused and it's unacceptable for all this and that. They are a bunch of scallywags. Right? He should have somebody dictate it, too.
Alexa Bliss versus Randy Orton. It's going to be a main event match.
Oh my God, that's just so dumb. Like, I mean, really, what can they do?
He's like a 13 or 14 time world champion.
Mm-hmm.
She's a, 6, 7 time world champion? That's a lot of belts.
JVD says if Nia pins me, you would have to call a search team. Are you that small? Are you a tiny little man? Are you an extremely tiny little man?
Tie a 4x4 to you. Yep, here it comes again. Have you seen that one on the TikTok? It's women and they're dressed in just sweatpants or something. And then that pops on and then they're in lingerie with that red light behind us. So you can't actually see them, but you just see their form.
Their silhouette.
Yeah, that's what it's called, the silhouette challenge.
Oh. Wow. They should put some really big fatties on there and see how well it works out for everybody. I bet that trend will end real quick. Because everybody will be offended. I'm gonna do it.
Wouldn't it be offensive if you said they were fat? That would be more offensive than them doing it. They're still people.
Are they? Is Naya really a person? Just kidding.
Oh my lord.
Robbie's like, oh, Sammy with the halloumi cheese kick. Yeah. Not a halula kick, just a halloumi cheese. It's all about the cheese. JVD is like 185.9 LOL. So you are a little man. You're a tiny little man. You're an extremely small little man.
He's not that little. That's like basically my goal.
Yeah, that is your goal. To put you on a stretcher for the 5'9" part.
I doubt I'm shrunk that much.
You haven't. You just don't have very good posture. Alita's like, Naya is not that big. No, she's not.
See? All the cancel culture.
As he should. They should cancel culture because it's fucking retarded. It's just dumb. Like,
that's your opinion. Other people have different opinions.
just leave it alone. Fuck people. You don't like it, don't watch it. You don't like it, don't look at it. You don't like it, don't read it. Stop fucking making up everybody else's mind like it's a big thing. You know what I'd like to cancel? I'd like to cancel most of the teachers in schools right now. Cancel all of them. That's the canceling I want to do.
Are you excited for this interview?
No. Why would I be excited for this interview?
Oh, there it is. Fastlane. Seth Rollins. Nakamura.
There's another match for you happening.
Shinsuke.
JVD is like, thanks for the compliments, ha ha ha. You're a tiny little man. Roberto's like, well, you're the one that said that Naya. We'd have to call a search team if she pinned you. Dude, if you're going to say that, then you have to be a very tiny little man. Roberto Lozano's in the chat. Hey, Roberto says, so Bliss facing Randy Orton this Sunday. I bet The Fiend is going to return this Sunday.
I would assume so.
You think he's going to return for Fastlane and not WrestleMania?
Oh, no. He's not going to return at Mania. The match against him and Orton's going to be at Mania. He's got to return first.
I see what you're saying. Smith says Nia Jax versus Piper Niven would be cool to see. Who's Piper Niven?
I'm not sure who Piper Niven is.
Ravi's like, you tell him, D, right? JVD's like, my only hopes is Piffs on Farmers Only LMAO. Better be careful. Some of those farmers girls, they're kind of weird.
Don't call them a piff. They might just smack you because they don't know what it means. Is he crying?
I think so.
Kuna Matata. Oh. I wanted him to say Kuna Matata.
You wanted him to throw out there some funny Kuna Matata stuff.
It's African. It would have fit.
I know,
with the
right? It would have been
storyline.
hilarious. Someone says Piper Niven, also known as Viper, is on NXT UK. Is that a dude or a
No,
or
it's a
girl?
woman. It's the thicker woman over there, I think.
I have no idea who that is. What the fuck
What's...
is this shit?
What's going on with Big E?
I
Why
don't
is
know,
he...
but it's dumb. I'm not a fan. Like, here's a title now. Act like a dumbass. Okay, can do.
I like when he talks like Martin Luther King. But he's not even doing that. And you. And you. You can
he
get
went-
everything.
He went lower with that one. You're going to la la la.
You deserve.
Alita's like, my house on fire? Why is your house on fire?
Don't light your stuff on fire.
Don't light yourself on fire or your house.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord.
Oh, my God. This just hurts my eardrum.
This is fantastic storyline, guys. You're talking to Nigerian
I can't
royalty with such bad respect.
I might have to just walk away. I don't know. This is why I can't even listen to it. Jesus. Jamie's like, okay, baby,
I gotta hear what
too much, bro.
I almost have to turn on Joe to Best and see how he handles this. That's how he talks, but that's because that's how he talks. You know what I mean? Like,
what? Because he's actually in Kenya? From Kenya?
he's Kenyan.
Oh my God, this is just like sad. I don't even know what this is. Is this supposed to be something? Are they supposed to be
they're fighting this Sunday.
This is their pre-fight matchup right now.
I do want Apollo to win this, by the way.
Of course you do. So we have to listen to him more.
I like it.
It's almost like Apollo is winning the title, but this is reminding me of King Booker a little. Ugh, Jesus.
Yeah, but did he talk weird?
Did he talk weird? Ah.
That would honestly be like you guys just tune in on tomorrow and I just start talking British. Because my ancestors are from there.
I'm going to totally do it because I can prove my ancestors are from there.
I'll have to talk Irish and Scottish, but whatever, I can figure it out.
Chip, chip, cheerio. God, I'm like talking the really annoying
he's not waiting until Sunday. He's going to get him right now.
Is he just right there?
Oh, he's ready for it.
He's like, I can't get this off of me.
Oh, they're out on the baseball field.
I'll kill your face.
Look, they're out in the baseball field.
He's
There's the golf. There's the golf cart. Is he
gonna run him over with that golf cart? Why are you grabbing me so hard? What's wrong with you? I don't think he wants to play.
He's looking for him on his golf cart. Anytime you go after royalty, you better take a golf cart, you know?
Fat Laces is like Wakanda forever. No, not exactly. I wouldn't think so. Alita Kelly's like, my son is cooking. Oh, damn. Yeah, your house might be on fire. That sounds terrifying. He's going to run your ass over. Here he comes. Oh, he's not a very good driver. You're supposed to run them over, not run into other stuff. Why are you
they're
asking
fighting
him to hold up? You asked for it.
Backstage.
I don't know what he asked for, but I'm guessing he asked for him to beat him up.
Oh, he just crushed a garbage can right over his back.
He's like, oh, hey.
Notice there's a real garbage can next to the fake garbage can. Even though that's a real garbage can.
Garbage can.
But there's like an actual garbage can already there.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Right into the wall. I'm just saying, whoever staged this should have moved that garbage can down the hallway or something.
Yeah, they should have. JVD's like, they need to cancel this storyline, right? Vindicator's like, now I'm more annoyed by Apollo than I am Roman. Such a fall from grace for a promising young talent. All Apollo promos should be replaced by Natty waxing poetic about how she is the boat. JVD's like, imagine Braun Strowman on Jeopardy. I'd like the rapist for
I'll take the rapist.
I'll take the rapist.
That's therapist.
That's therapist.
Apollo just skedaddled.
In the golf cart after he's the one that's being detained. They're like, let's detain the champion.
Now this is the Est.
Is this the one with her against what's-his-face?
What do you mean against what's-his-face? A guy?
Oh, I mean Shayna.
Oh, Shayna.
Is it against Shayna?
I think so.
Oh. I'm sure Dell. Are you having PMS problems? Are you on your period?
I guess.
JT Swaggy's in the chat. Hey, JT Swaggy says, no, day 2, no Guy Dawson. No Guy Dawson. Day 2. Were we supposed to get Guy Dawson? Roberto Lozano says
Bianca.
backstage fights are my favorites in WWE and casket matches.
Nothing wrong with the casket matches.
Why do people like casket matches? Because people get buried in a casket? This last hour is taking forever. I don't know why, but it is.
Who knows?
Nah. Fat Lisa's like, screw you, Trebek, you're right. Poor guy, he's dead.
Well, at the time he wasn't.
The one they were making fun of's dead, too.
Sean Connery's dead.
Yeah, he died.
I did not know that.
Oh. Yeah, he died
I
this.
I remember that. That was this year.
Yeah, not this year, but yeah, basically this year. Last year, but this year, yeah. Alita's like, Shayna is a guy. See, Alita agrees with me that she's going up against a guy. Vindicator's like, love Bianca, but I don't need to see her grind on the canvas with Tooth Fairy Baszler again. Right? Baszler. JVD's like, R.I.P. Rip Trebek, though. Right? Yeah. Sad for that. It's not some stuff you want to see happen in the world, but it does. Nobody wants to see freaking commercials about people making lemonade with lemons. It's so dumb. Ugh. It's just disgusting. Masked singer people. Oh, man. So, besides watching pay-per-view on Sunday, what else does everybody have planned? Everybody got some plans this weekend? Is it spring break pretty much everywhere? Everybody else got spring break? JVD's like, Strowman runs fast, though. But does he? Does he run fast enough?
What's fast enough?
Strowman. Does Strowman run? JVD is saying that Strowman runs fast, though. And I said, but does he run fast enough? I'm not sure for what or why, but...
The Olympics.
But does he run fast enough?
Yeah, he's very fast.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Is he?
He's like that little kid that says, Dad, look how fast I am.
And then he runs like slow.
Well,
but not fast. JVD's like, I might go celebrate my friend's B-Day Sunday. Yeah?
There you
that
go.
Sounds like a fun time. Who wouldn't want
Probably
to do
couldn't
that?
do that last year.
Well, depending on where you're at, you probably shouldn't do it this year either. Most of them are telling you can't do anything still anyway.
It's still that way. I thought it was all reopened.
No, there's still some states that are telling people what they can and cannot do with their lives. People should just stop letting people dictate what they can and cannot do. It's dumb. But cancel culture. Stupid. And it makes no sense.
It comes from the exact same thing. They're trying to control what's happening on the outside to control how they feel on the inside.
Yeah. Yeah. Jeez. Get over yourselves.
It's just like OCD, right? Like, so if you take the pen and put it like that.
Right?
Some people couldn't handle that. They have to get it straight onto the edge.
Well, now it's on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Bless
Sorry. It snuck up on me. Came out of nowhere. Here's your pen that you lost. Vindicator's like, so I'm going to call it a night and a week. I'll see you on Monday Night Recap, where we watch highlights of the night before for 90% of the broadcast. I will double up on my whiskey that night. You'll have to, because not only is it going to be a recap, it's going to be a recap of what happened on Fastlane, the pay-per-view, the night before.
You're not going to watch the pay-per-view with us?
It's Vindicator. I don't know if he watches pay-per-views. Smells like watch AEW, get food for the event, and then watch Fastlane.
It's on Peacock if you get Peacock. It's $4.99.
Yeah?
Hopefully somebody out there gets the $4.99 version, because I want to know if there's commercials on.
Oh, yeah, huh? JVD's like, let me guess. Nia cost Shayna the match? Possibly. Quite possibly. Fat Lady's like, bless you, Lou. Thank you.
Here comes the boss.
JVD's like, bleffest out to toughest, right? Yes, sorry about that. Lieutenant Martha was like, hey, that's our golf cart. Was it, though? Was it the security's golf cart? Fat Lisa's is like, yowie wowie, 2 times in one night. Did we get to see
the boss's
Miss Sasha
interest
Banks out there?
and her stripper entrance? I love it.
She's out there having a grand time. Officer Clark is like, yeah, that's totally our golf cart. JVD's like, I heard there's U.S.
Oh, she's not even going to stay out.
For the $4.99 version.
Somebody said they have it?
JVD says, I heard there is ads for the $4.99.
Right, there is, but I was wondering if they would be for the pay-per-view.
Like, is the pay-per-view itself going to have ads in it? Because it would be weird if it did.
They would have to do it during the show. Because they couldn't stop the show and continue the show and make it longer.
Right.
Because people want to watch it live.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the Super Bowl or something, you know. You'd watch it. There'd be commercials on.
Right.
But you can't pay so much a month and watch the Super Bowl without ads. Can you imagine if the Super Bowl didn't have commercials? Would people watch it?
I would, because the commercials have been so stupid the last few years that there's no sense in even watching them. They used to be funny. Now they're just dumb.
Oh, Nia's leaving too. So no. Shayna's just going to lose straight up. Oh shit, no! Natalya and Tamina.
Tamina came out to beat those two up, which is weird because that's not even the... What?
Yeah, but they want in this.
Oh, yeah, and because there's nobody to help them, so they're just going to beat them up. What?
Where do you think you're going, huh? Bianca,
Vintage,
fight back.
Like, sometimes I work on Sundays and can't watch them, but I would only spend my money on the major shows anyway, like Mania and AEW All Out. Just kidding about that last one. LOL. Well, now it's just basically you get the Peacock, you can pay $5 and watch it, so... It's almost like it's still the WWE Network for the rest of the world, and it's still $9.99. Yeah, just in the U.S. is it weird. JVD is like, I would just pay the $10. Natalya's just screaming wardrobe malfunction. Is she?
Well, yeah, with that top.
Oh, because of her zip top that she has on?
Yeah, she's going to be busting out the top of her turtleneck.
I don't think so. I think she's the type of person that probably wears tight enough things that stuffs everything in there like a sausage. Because that's what she looks like.
Like a what?
Like she's a sausage in a casing. That's what she looks like. Oh. Like she's taken herself and stuffed herself into a casing as a sausage. Lieutenant Martha's like, all security personnel after that stolen security golf cart. This is not a drill. Yeah, you guys better get out there and do your stuff. Oh, they got a show 10 years ago now, huh? Ugh.
I don't know if people at home can hear that.
Your stomach making all that noise. It's like, Matt Riddle, you think you bro me, right? I was legit sad about that night. Did you cry? Did you need some tissues for your issues?
This is when I was boycotting it.
I would have boycotted it too.
That was a long time ago.
That just looks dumb. That was only 10 years ago. It's not that long ago.
No, when I was boycotting it.
Oh, JVD's like, Michael Cole makes everything uncool.
I stopped watching wrestling for about 4 or 5 years. Living on the edge.
Well, he can bring his rascal with him this time. That's good. So it's like, I wish that -1 was on commentary.
On Raw? Or Smackdown, I mean?
He just wants -1 on any commentary, I take it.
He loves -1.
Felt like he abandoned me or whatever. Yeah, because you're weird looking with your glasses. Oh, put them back on.
Oh no. C block.
Progressive is like a terrible, terrible thing to have around when you're trying to hit on somebody. Don't have it. That's what I've learned from that commercial. Don't get progressive. He's stealing somebody's bicycle. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. Stealing people's bicycle. JBD is like, what? What? Does Bad Bunny have Mania, Owens, and Bailey doesn't?
Yeah, Bad Bunny will be there for sure. And Bailey and who?
And Bailey doesn't.
Oh, yeah. No, Bailey doesn't have a match so far.
I'm not sure what he tried to say. I think either JVD is drunk or he ate too much pizza from down the block. I'm not sure. Alita's like, I stopped watching for 15 years. I never really watched it ever. I've only started watching wrestling this last year. I can see why I never watched it.
I watched Hulk Hogan versus The Rock, and then The Rock beat him. And then I watched the Raw the night after that, and that was the end of it. I stopped watching it for right around like 6 years. I started up again in right around 11. Because the neighbors across the street watched it, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Brandon and his grandma, Donna.
Fat Lisa's like, Bailey would host better than Hulk and Titus can. What?
Okay, come on.
That's just not right, man. Did your pizza make you sick? JVD is like, how does Bad Bunny have Mania plans before Bailey? LOL, sorry, type too fast.
Right.
Sorry, I really try my hardest to decipher your guys' like typos, but sometimes I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying. It's like garbly goop to me. A lot of the times I'm really good about figuring it out because Travis doesn't text very well sometimes, and I'm like, what does he mean? I have to like do deciphering and get out the old, what do you call it?
Rosetta Stone?
No. What do you call that when you have a code? Just a decipher, I guess.
Yeah, just code breaking. The old-fashioned code breaking.
To do some old-fashioned code breaking. Figure out what you're saying. Trying to figure out what y'all saying. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Go to WrestleMania. Don't miss it. JVD's like, that's okay. Sometimes I'm just drunk too. Well, it is a Friday night. I mean, and you're in Chicago, so who knows? You could be drunk.
Yes, because everybody in Chicago is drunk.
Well, they might be, for all I know. Maybe that's how they deal with life. I don't know. I've never been to Chicago. I've heard that you shouldn't go to certain parts of Chicago.
The only thing I know about Chicago is there's a north and a south side because the Cubs and the White Sox.
And which side don't you not go to?
South. Well, because of the White Sox, but I don't know if you can't go there. You know what I mean? Like,
that's not what I mean by, like, you can't go there, like, physically. I meant, like, but you just shouldn't. All right, Blizz, like, Tammy Whammy is back. Who's that?
Old Tammy Whammy.
Ellie's like, I missed the invasion storyline when I got deployed, and then, married life had me cuffed. Too many wasted years on The Bachelor and Grey's Anatomy. Ew, seriously. Who wants that crap?
I just don't know if I could ever watch that show, The
Ew.
Bachelor.
Like, I couldn't even watch that. No, thank you. No.
All right, here we go. Jey Uso, Edge, locking up.
JVD's like, nah, I'm sober tonight. Ha ha. Falley's like, me too. Sober buddies. Good deal, you guys. Being all sober out there. JVD is like, I'm sober too. JVD is like, there's an east and west side And 2, I'm from the East. Which side is the worst side? The West side? Is that the bad side?
West side?
It's usually the bad side. Ours is the bad side. Sober buddies, JVD's like, Piccolo, yes, and it sucks. Then why are you sober if it sucks? No weird stipulations, no weird people at ringside.
Yeah, Daniel thinks either one of these guys, whoever wins, is going to hurt him.
Oh.
So if Jay wins, anything he can do to have Roman win is what's going to happen.
Right.
If Edge wins, it's going to be the exact same because he doesn't want to fight Daniel.
Oh,
he's scared of Daniel.
Oh, is he? He's terrified of that little wee man?
Right, and he'd rather fight Roman.
I think everybody should be scared of the wee man. That beard, you never know what's in it. There's probably gnomes in there.
That could be. The real ones, like off Potter?
Maybe. Something.
Or the little Santa-looking guys.
I don't know, but there's something in there. But Lisa's like, I'm planning to go bar hopping tomorrow. Day drinking and March Madness. There you go.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's what we like to see and hear. Starlight's like, I cried when Edge retired 10 years ago, but now he's back in action.
He is back.
Yeah, looks
back
like
again.
Somebody kicked him in the gut. It's like, oh, my guts.
I had no emotional connection to him, so I'm kind of neutral in the sitch. But I loved when Hogan would come back, so if you're a big fan, I understand.
Mm-hmm. Jonathan and JVD is like, Piccolo sounds fun. Holler at some piffs. Yeah, some snow bunny piffs.
Piff and Pong or whatever it's
Piff
called.
and Pang.
Pang.
Some pangs and some piffs. Holler at some snow bunny piffs out there. When do they go back? Or do they stay there forever?
A snow bunny is different.
Not in Florida, it's not.
But in Chicago, it would be different. Do they have mountains in Chicago? I don't think there's mountains in Chicago.
No, it's flat. They just have lakes. It's just farmland. Illinois is pretty flat. That I know of. I mean, they might have some hills.
That John Denver's full of shit.
Did you say zero sugars full of zero shit?
I said shit.
Oh.
I said that John Denver's full of shit.
John Denver is full of shit.
It's on Dumb and Dumber when he turns the wrong way
Oh.
and he heads away. You took us 200 miles in the wrong direction.
Rocky Mountain High. Oh, seriously, what the? That's just weird. Or as JVD says, no mountains in Chicago. Well, unless you call skyscrapers mountains. Alita's like, really not an Edge fan.
Can you base jump off of those buildings? Do people do that? That'd be kind of fun.
Oh.
I don't remember what they call it now, but the old Sears Tower, it's called something else now, but that would be an awesome one to jump off of.
Mm. We don't even know if she's still there.
Wow.
We don't even know what's going on with her. Why her face isn't on WrestleMania anymore.
They took it off the poster.
Like, she's not the face of anything! Why? Why isn't she a face? The wife will let you keep it. What's his face?
That girl was the girlfriend on Big.
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts.
That's crazy. JPD says, it's called the Willis Tower, but I still call it the Sears Tower.
Okay.
Why is it not called the Sears Tower anymore?
Because Sears went out of business.
So?
They pay the money to be called that stuff.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
It's like Pro Player Stadium. When the Dolphins played there, it was called Pro Player Stadium in the 90s and early 2000s. And Pro Player went out of business, but they signed a 10-year deal. So the Dolphins just kept it called Pro Player Way. It was out of business for like 6 years or something. It's pretty funny.
That's weird. Ew, it's Ayla. Ew. Just kidding. Hi, Ayla. How's it going?
Good Friday.
Like, we're in Chinatown. Where is Chinatown in Chicago? Yeah, do you guys have a Chinatown in Chicago? Don't all the big cities have one? The Asian courts. That was the one place I didn't get to go to when I was in San Francisco that I really wanted to go to.
Chinatown?
Was Chinatown. I really wanted to go to Chinatown.
What if you would have ran into Lopan?
I wouldn't have ran into anybody. It was during the day. And I would have just stayed on the main stuff. I wouldn't have, like, gone down weird alleys or anything.
Ran into Lopan?
I don't think so. And he wouldn't have cared anyways. I don't have green eyes.
He likes mud brown eyes.
Yeah. Does he?
Pond muck.
He's like pond muck colored eyes. Well, I'm in luck then. It looks like, ew, haha, yeah, ew. Like, ew. Ew. Ew.
Yeah.
I better make sure he's not disqualified. Like, he gives a shit.
Well, he wants to be the special enforcer.
But does he? Because he doesn't act like he really wants to.
He's got those Air Force Ones on. Those are the shoes that McKenna wants.
Not the high top ones, though.
No, the lows.
So she doesn't want those. JVD is like, Piccolo, it's in the south side. I don't go there, though. Yeah, Travis said you don't go to the south side. He said that's not the good place. So it's in the not good place of Chicago. Alita's like, the guy that killed Versace bought it.
Oh, yeah?
Bought the, what? The
Willis Tower?
The Sears Tower? Or are you talking about the one, the whatchamacallit? That you were
Pro Players Stadium?
The Players Stadium.
Dolphin Stadium?
Dolphin Stadium. Which one are you talking about there, Alita? Valley's like, sweet Big Trouble reference. Love that movie. It's a great movie.
Jack Burton.
Jack Burton. Old Jack Burton.
You look that old monster in the eye.
Jack Burton.
I have to watch that. I think I own it, don't we?
I don't know if we do. We might. We might actually have that one. If not, we should just buy it. It's one of those movies you definitely should own, I guess.
McKinney keeps telling me to watch a show on Netflix called The Dirt. It's about Motley Crue. She's watched it like 10 times, I guess.
Wow. It's weird.
All right, Edge. 1, 2, and... Of course, Jay kicks out. Look at Ed's... Ed. Look at Ed's midsection there. Edge's midsection.
When did that even happen?
With the crossbody.
Is he bleeding internally?
He could be.
He might be, because it's pretty red and weird looking. Sorry.
With his dad bod.
Down here. Sorry.
You're fine.
Put my foot down.
1,
Luna's like,
2.
I think I see Sergeant Slaughter on the Thunderdome somewhere. Notice 80s glasses and a hat that resembles an army.
Oh, Lord.
Amy's tall hat. An
That's pretty
army's
funny.
tall hat.
Now you got me looking.
JVD,
Oh,
is
over
Edge
there.
okay? I hope not. Alita's like the Sears Tower, Mr. Willis. Oh. Really? The guy that called Versace. So now it's named after a killer. That's nice. That's way better than someplace that went bankrupt.
Eminem rapped about that.
The Versace killer?
Just the Versace. How he got killed.
Oh.
Because he's gay. And so he goes, went out to check the mail. Get it? Check the mail. That's what he says in his rap.
So funny.
Which makes no sense, other than, you know, he's trying to check a mail like a dude.
Mm-hmm.
Check the mail. Get it? Check the mail. There it is!
Do you see
DDT!
him?
Yeah, I see
Who
him.
they're talking about?
He's
Right above the referee's head.
I've seen him a couple times.
The Sergeant Slaughter guy.
Right there.
Alina's like, I saw the dirt.
Is it any good?
And JVD's like, his criminal song. His criminal song. It must be talking about Eminem's criminal song. That's funny.
Oh! Super kick!
Supered. Kicky.
How is Jey Uso taking Edge to the limit and Edge thinks he can beat Roman?
I have no idea.
Jay's not even, like, he's like a C type, maybe a D plus
and
guy.
he's not a, whatchamacallit, an individual.
Yeah, he's a tag wrestler.
He's a tag team guy.
Yeah, when
not
he's
an
in a tag
individual
team, he's an
wrestler.
A.
Yeah.
But when he's a singles wrestler, he's like a C plus.
Are they just trying to give him like a singles run or something?
I think his brother's almost back, by the way.
Oh.
But that's not why they're doing this. But they're doing this for Roman. This is Roman's storyline.
Right, I get that. I just didn't know if something...
Oh, there's that spear! That's probably it!
Well, it's his spear, so...
There it is.
It's gotta be, right?
Edge wins it! With a giant spear!
Ooh, the giant spear happened. I'm ready for some spear.
It's like Apollo's spear.
Steer.
When he had his spear, remember his spear?
Oh, God. That thing was dumb as
Like
shit.
last week. Had a giant head on it. I don't even know how you'd stab something with that.
Alita's like, Mr. Willis is not the killer. He bought the tower. Okay. Alright, so Alita says the guy that killed Versace bought it. Alita's like, the Sears Tower, Mr. Willis.
There's the spear!
Now you're saying that Mr. Willis is not the killer. He bought the tower. Then why would you say that the guy that killed Versace bought it?
Oh, he wants... Come tap me right now. Daniel's accepting his challenge. Oh, from the side.
It was pretty good.
Okay. Maybe I'll check it out.
The dirt.
It's like a documentary thing.
Type thing, yeah. Felt like, hey, it's my tribal chief. It is only your tribal chief.
The head of the table.
It's not mine.
Oh, he's the head of the table.
Not mine. Doesn't sit at my table. The Great Prophet Tree
Your
says, I
TV
just
tray.
realized that you and Travis are sitting on a black couch. Yeah. Yeah, we're sitting on a black couch.
We are. It's a love seat because we want you to hang out with us.
Because we're watching it from home with you guys.
You should have saw me getting this thing through that little door. It literally was like the whole time. I had to take the legs off of it. The feet.
It fit, though.
Oh, yeah. Barely.
And that was the end. He gave him a spear, and that was the doneness for Daniel Bryan. He did not get him in a hold. He did not make him count to 10.
No.
He did not take him out.
And he won't on Sunday either. He will put him in the, whatever that is, the crossface. But
Alita's like, I'm seconds behind you guys. Oh, I'm sorry.
oh, dang. We're usually behind everybody else.
Right? JVD's like, you guys are the heads of the love seat. Well, we are of our own love seat. Maybe not anybody else's, but our own we sure are. All right. Well, that's the end of that night for SmackDown.
That was a pretty good
They
show.
didn't really do anything more showing towards Fastlane, except they did get their person for the Edge and Jay thing, whatever that guy was.
Right, the special enforcer.
The special enforcer person for the Daniel Bryan Roman Reigns match on Fastlane. They also announced another match that's going to be on Fastlane, which is Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, right? No.
I don't think so.
What did they? What was that
I
match
can't
that
remember.
they put in then?
Look at my papers here in case I...
Oh, you're saying that the guy
I don't know if they're going to have a tag
killed
team match.
Mr. Willis, who was the owner of the Sears Tower, now the Willis Tower, before he killed Versace. Got it. I finally
So he killed
figured
two
that out.
people?
That's what Althea's saying. Golflester says, I have a son to raise tomorrow. Sweet. Good night, every pony. Formerly, no, Princess Celestia is out. Bye. Okay, bye. JB
Bye-bye.
said, take care, everyone. Piccolo, you behave yourself tomorrow. All right, Luna's like, me too. Bye-bye. See you Sunday. Evil Bot's like, are you guys here for Fastlane predictions? Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
We will be here tomorrow for... That's what I was trying to get to. We are going to be here tomorrow for Fastlane predictions, 1 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know. Are we doing it with Joe yet?
I haven't talked to Joe.
Okay,
I would assume so, but
okay.
I don't like to assume.
All right. We're not assuming anything, so one way or the other, we're going to be here
at 1 p.m. tomorrow.
And then we will definitely be doing the pay-per-view, Fastlane pay-per-view on Sunday. So if you are around tomorrow and you don't have anything else to do and you want to hang out with us for about an hour, come join us tomorrow for some pay-per-view Fastlane predictions and make sure you have a list of your own. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your night. Thanks for being with us. If you're new in the background and have just been kind of sitting there watching us, please subscribe. And if you are part of our stuff, please give us a thumbs up. Helps with our algorithms. All right, everybody. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Thanks for watching WrestlingGab. Bye-bye.
Bye.